Hi, this is Majin, and here is a special pull list for me for comic book variants. Now, I did not pay the price that you see on these covers, just because I bought these on eBay, or at least most of them, and I paid significantly less. So don't complain about you overpaid, because I didn't, at least in that respect. I bought most of these are going to be Marvel, but I picked up a few DC. I do have another couple shipments coming in, and those have more DC covers coming. And some of those DC covers are total badass ones, so I'm really happy that I picked those up. Anyways, let's get on with it. We have Batman number 18. This is the Requiem issue where you have Harper Rose in this one. And she's actually doing something other than just hiding in the sewers. You have Forever Evil number 2, which actually leads me to this part here. You know, like Marvel's nice enough and they put Variant Edition on the cover, but DC doesn't say that at all. So it's like you have to really be careful, like that you make sure that you don't get this version mixed up with the other version, because you know that'd be the worst thing. You know, like you accidentally give the wrong cover to somebody to read and they destroy it or keep it or something like that. Anyways, we have Age of Ultron number 1. Love this cover with Hawkeye. Then there's the Joe Mod cover for X-Men. I love the Age of Apocalypse cover. There's a couple other ones that I wanted to get that are Age of Apocalypse related. Then there's the Deadpool Beatles parody cover. Then I picked up a stack of Avenger covers for Avengers number 24, where they were taking the Avengers and the X-Men, they were swapping the teams, and I thought some of these covers would turn out to be really good. Some of them are just like okay. The one cover I really wanted to get, which was the cover of the Sentinel blasting Wolverine from Days of Future Past, but eBay's being a little bitch about giving me that cover, so I don't know if I'm able to get that one. But anyways, this is what I got. There's that. I love this version of the Avengers. I believe this is related to the Kree Skrull War. You know, and like you have like Marvel Girl who's standing there like she's the queen bee, but you know, in reality, if she wasn't dating Cyclops, she'd be a nobody. And you have like Iceman but ready to throw a snowball, and like what's that going to do to like Wolverine other than just really piss him off? You know, so I love this cover. I love the X-Men version. I mean, the Avenger version of X-Men number 1. This I think really works really well. Then there's the X-Men version of Avengers Disassembled. This one This one has like a Frank Quietly. Like you can see some of his artwork in this one. This is probably one of my favorites. This is from the X-Men when the final battle between the Shi'ar Imperial Guard, and you had in the original version you had Cyclops and Phoenix, and it was like Phoenix must die. Fantastic ending to the storyline, and I really, really like this cover. Then, you know, what can you say? You know, it's a Mike Aldred one. Really, yeah, it's one of those that you're going to appreciate for what it is, or you're just going to hate it. But I kind of like his artwork, so it's all cool. Next up, I got some Scotty Young covers. Infinity, Part 2 of 6. 6 of 6. I might go back and try to get all of them. But when I got this, I mean, how could you go wrong where you have Thanos' kid and he's like scolding the son for abusing the Infinity Gauntlet? Inhumanity number 1. Even though this series is turning out to be a bust, I thought it was still kind of, you know, like a nice comical type cover with Black Bolt and Lockjaw and Medusa. Origin number 2. Thanos Rising. I don't know, any child Thanos covers, I think all of those are like a home run type covers. Thor God of Thunder number 1. Wolverine number 1. This is going to be starting to get to the killable storyline. Age of Ultron number 1. Now, since I didn't get the New Warriors issue, I picked these up at Midtown Comics, and they shipped super fast. We got the Scott Young for that, the Animal version, and the animal version of Nova. I normally don't want to get the... I'm not going to get a bunch of the other animal versions, but, you know, I felt kind of silly just buying one issue and then paying to have the thing delivered, so I picked up a couple extra variants to go with it. I am getting the Archie Life After the Archie Zombie one, a really cool cover for that. A couple Walking Deads, and like I said, there's some DC and a little bit more Marvel coming. And that's it for now. I'll have my regular comic haul and reviews later. So until next time.